Okay, last year I posted a video about how to make these sweet potato. Take some of your tomato cages like those I have there. I cut that one in half. It was a pretty tall one, not really in half. You see one's a little bigger than the other, but I cut them at the seam where I wanted. And basically I took just hay and I put it on cardboard. I lined a circle around the outside about 6 inches tall. And then I have these compost bins I built this year. Got Cottonburr compost, that's household compost, and that's Pro Mix. And I mix about a 50-50 Pro Mix and Cottonburr compost. And again, I'll put about 4 or 5 inches in the center of that hay ring that I make. And I'll put some, this one here I did sweet potato slips. And you put a sweet potato in the ground like early spring, and it'll put out these slips, and you just pinch them off. They'll have little root particles on them. You just slide them in between layers, just make sure they're in contact with the soil, cover them with soil, and add some water, and then just keep rinse and repeat. You know, keep making another ring of straw and more soil, and about every 6 or 7 inches, you want slips coming out all the way around it, and alternate them. And I put one right in the center at the top. This one, I did the same thing. Instead of using slips, I put little small sweet potatoes about that long, you know, about that big around, you know, like 3 or 4, and I rotate and offset them each layer. There's about, I don't know, about 5 layers in there, and I planted one dead center at the top. I think I did a couple, 2 or 3 at the top, and just come out here and water them every day. You can see the slips are alive and well. These are boxes I made. We built this house in 2024, so we're actually moving. We had gardens on the other side with a double wide we lived in for a while. But we're going to double this. What you see are those 3 and 2. We're going to do another 2 and 3 more and put a fence around it, put these nice gates up once we sand them and paint them. And we've got I built these compost bins. A lot of you are going to say, hey, you spent too much money on that. These are actually deck boards, so this is going to last a long time. I'm eventually going to put some doors on the front and on the back. I've got an area here, cardboard. I'm putting my grass clippings here and green stuff that I want to add to the compost right here close by. I have hay there. Another trick is if you got a pecan tree, instead of fertilizing it, put a bale of hay right next to it, especially on the uphill side. That bale of hay, as it deteriorates, creates nitrogen. And we've had some of the best. These pecan trees never produce any pecans at all. The pecans are there, but they're always black and no meat inside. A year after I put that down, every year now I have great pecans just because of the nitrogen that generates. So try that trick.